morning, RV Rebel watchers and YouTubers. Here we go. I hope you'll come with again and join me in my travels. I really like having you along for the ride. And if you're not a subscriber, it'd be great if you subscribed. I'd appreciate it. Oop, they have a turnabout here. Nobody puts on their blinker. Turnabout, turnabout. Instead of an intersection, instead of having traffic lights, they have a turnabout. Reminds me of being in London when I went to London many years ago, 1981. Went to London and stood up for my friend Zoe's wedding. What a gas. Okay, here we go.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
She's just being like a... Oops, she heard me talking. She was laying real nice there. It's like, what is that thing? No, you do not pee on it. Yeah. Out in the middle of the desert. Me and my best friend, Diva Danni. Hanging out. Peace and quiet. It's a windy, dusty morning, but our dusty desert bar survived here in. So we are in Felicity, California. And Felicity means happiness. We're having a little kind of potluck. Deborah made some shrimp and I made a salad, and we're parked out here in the middle of the desert, just us. Me and the Dan van and Deborah Coleman, Canna Lady. It's beautiful. Look at that horizon. Gorgeous. There's the Dan van. Yeah, very nice. A little breezy and windy, but that's okay. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying the view and the evening. Nobody out here but us. California. And it's windy. All our chairs and stuff are blowing all over the place. Our tarps. Hard to keep it down. Got weights out here on everything. Holding down our tarps. But as Billy the Bass says, don't worry, be happy. Hope my solar. It's nice and sunny though. Sunny's nice. Sun's out. Dan peeked out his window.
Really windy.
I know. Daddy, come here. Come here, Daddy. Come on. Come here, Daddy. Come on. You're going to get hit in the head. Come on. Come on, Danny. It's windy. Come here. Come on. Danny. Come on, get in here. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's too windy for you. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Good girl. Danny sees Dan and she's out the door. Deb doesn't have a tarp out. Smart. She didn't put hers out yet. It's really windy out here today in the California desert.
You make video games?
Well, it's a windy day. So windy, it's hard to even be outside. And it just reminded me of Christmas. And so I'm canning butter. Yep, I'm canning butter. And you can watch my original video when I can butter to get the particulars on how to do it. I'm not making butter. I'm just canning it. It's already made. And I buy the Kerrygold Irish butter, which is 100% real butter. I mix it with Land O'Lakes butter, 100% real butter. And then I melt it down, heat it up, and I can it. Well, I don't put it in cans, but I put it in ball jars. Yeah, and I even use blue ball jars. Ha, ha, ha. I will be putting garlic butter in the blue ones, in the 3 blue ones, and I'm gonna only make 3 of those, and I'm gonna make 2 big ones. And I have brand new lids to seal them. Everything's sanitized and ready to go, and I just need to finish melting up the butter and get it done. I'll put a link to the site, or the video from when I originally made it. And what wouldn't be Christmas feeling if I wasn't watching Christmas movie. Yes, so I'm watching Christmas movies on Netflix. I've got my Forget About It Friday coffee cup, my RVRebel Girl coffee cup. Yepper, RVRebel Girl and Shooting Star. It's a little crowded in my kitchen area because I really don't have much room. Hence one of the reasons why I am considering getting a different RV. But I do love this RV very much. So I will stir this up. Then I will can it up. We're not going to burn the butter. We're not going to boil the butter. We're just going to get it nice and hot so we can put it in the canning jars. And then we will always have soft, real butter because you don't have to keep it in the refrigerator. I am down to 2 jars, which I made in March. And here, this one is honey butter. I put honey in this one. So this time I'm going to do a couple of garlic if I have enough here. We'll see. I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my butter. Remember I mentioned the other day and showed you I was making, this is an empty jar that Deborah just returned to me, but I still have 2 jars left from March, which I'll use them up first. That's why I've dated them. And now I've made 3 jars dated September of the smaller jars of butter and 2 large jars of butter, which I use this stuff up really fast. But anyway, these 3 jars here, this one, and this one, the blue ball jars. Yeah, so this is garlic butter that I put in here. So I have 2 full jars of that, and this one, though, this jar isn't filled all the way. This one only has a little bit in it. It looks like it really only comes about halfway up. So I use this one first for garlic bread or buttered noodles. Frugal RV gal. I always tell her about my buttered noodles. They're here. There's Frugal. There's C-Dubs. They're coming. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There's C-dubs. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Danny had a little seizure today. Well, I don't think it was a little one. I think it was kind of a big one, a big one. We gave her a little CBD to calm her, and she felt much better. I rubbed some on her feet, and so a couple of the gals saw it and realized it was agreed it looked like she was having a seizure. She all crunched up and shaken, but she's feeling much better now. Don't you, baby doll? You feel, baby? Feel better? Feel better, sweetie? She's... I'll watch her. I gave her some banana. Make sure she gets a little potassium. And I don't know if she's drinking enough water. I'm going to watch. She was drinking lots of water, but... And she might have been a little bit constipated because she didn't go poopies right away this morning, but she's much better now, aren't you, baby? But she's not as, look at her, she's not as jumpy like she was, so I could tell she's just laying low. My little girl. Love her to bits. Huh, baby? Hey, folks. I just wanted to show you one of my favorite gadgets. Now, for the last 3 years, this has been my favorite gadget, or my favorite thing to make my coffee with. It sits right in my cup, and then all I have to do is warm up my water in my trusty little teapot, pour it in here, and I have my coffee, and it works great, and it's been great all along. But you know, there's other ways to make better coffee. It just never seems like it's the right strength for me, but it's been working really great. But I just want to show you what I'm using now. I bought a French press the other day. My friend Deborah, she uses her French press all the time. And it's a similar idea, with the exception of you're not putting it through a strainer, but you have a plunger strainer that holds your coffee grounds down, and after the water and the coffee grounds soak for about 3 or 4 minutes, you get the desired strength, and then you can plunge your coffee down. So that's what I do now, and it's been perfect. They're not that expensive. They can be expensive. You can get different prices at different places. You just have to shop around. Mine was a little bit, it was $30, but my sister had a coupon for Bed Bath & Beyond. They gave me $10 off, so I paid $20 for this. I paid $16 for this filter. Believe it or not, $16 at a camping store for this. But it's worked great for me for, 3 years that I've been out on the road. Yep. Gotta have my coffee. Just a thought that I'd share with you.
Really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down,